All right, so the Wing Chun stance. There's different ways of standing, right? And we all know there's various ways of doing different things with the pelvis, with the spine, and things like that. Okay, so what I recommend is try to find the most neutral and effortless position to start off with. Okay, so of course we can have our toes pointed in. I do recommend for the toes pointing in. The shape of the toes pointing in actually helps to open up this area. Like if you point your toes out, you will feel that the bum cheeks, these muscles, they tighten. So if you can relax and not do this, if you can relax and point the toes in, it does help to relax the sacrum coccyx area. Okay, so do point the toes in if there's no knee injuries and stuff like that. Now with the pelvis, initially when people stand, if you get a beginner walk into your class and they stand there, usually we go, okay, measure out, point your toes in, and people go like this, right? They usually just sit in the stance. And we're like, no, it shouldn't be like this. You should be straight, or there should be an alignment, right? So then people will go, oh, okay, like that, right? So this is way too far forward. This is now locked. This might be a little bit more relaxed, but by pushing this forward, the front is locked. In the same way, if you're going like that to relax the front, the back is locked. So we want both sides, both front and back, to be nice and relaxed, okay? So first step is the alignment. So toes pointing in. Think about relaxing the bum cheek, the hamstrings. This muscle is very, very important to relax. The hamstring, the knees. So you want to have it, so rather than this, like, you know, if you're moving up and down, or rather than feeling like you're squatting, you want to have it that is very springy, elastic, okay? When you relax this, it won't look like this, like that. It looks like this. And later on, I'll show you guys how powerful it is if you can just stand like this and just step forward or turn your body, how much power can come out of that. You'll be able to tap into your mass. So not that. If you're doing this, so if you come out here.
Me?
Yes. Do what you were just doing. Yeah. So at this point now, we can see that this is locked. Can you guys see that? Anyone can see that? Yeah? So, yeah. So now if I tell him to, that this is okay, this part is relaxed, but at the expense of that being locked. So how can he, so I'll copy him like that, right? Yeah, so as this is relaxed, what you want, the feeling is that the front, the thigh bone, the thigh muscles here, the front feels like it relaxes up and in. At the same time, the back relaxes down. So you're getting this feeling. If you feel here, the hip flexor, it's got to be like this. It can't be like this. So now here, and this is the reason why sometimes we find it, if you're doing that, or if you're sitting, you find it very difficult to kick in your Nim Tao stance, right? So if you're going like that, maybe from here you can kick like that, but to give a nice, powerful, free-moving kick, it's quite difficult for a Wing Chun stance, right? But it shouldn't be, if we're talking about. So that's got to do with the alignment issue. So if you just put on your stance, right? Right now we're not talking about anything internal engine. We're just talking about being upright, tailbone beneath the crown of the head, if you can feel it, right? Tailbone beneath the crown of the head. Try not to use your back muscles to pull, nor, chest up like this. Just think about from tailbone, just align the tailbone to the crown of the head. Some people say, you can think about a string holding you up from here as well. But the most important part is the pelvis area. That's the most difficult part. So you guys just have a stand there.